in my face so bad, but it's really hot. I might as well just cut the whole thing off.
My husband hates my hair longer, and I said, well.
My husband hates mine. He hated mine long.
Did he? Weird.
I kept my hair short for 30 years or more.
You see, as I get older, they say older women, shouldn't have longer hair.
Yeah.
My face is so small and thin and wrinkly now, but when I have the really short hair, I just think that I look really harsh.
Well,
I have my hair down a bit and kind of out some of that.
I'm gonna have like a huge hair when I'm like 70.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I'm working on. Mine's I'm done with, being practical. I'm just gonna let it just go. Heck with it.
Get massive extensions and just.
Maybe something.
And do Zoom pedicure or something.
Okay, so we're on our backs. Soles of the feet are together. Namaste, everybody. I'm so happy to have you here this morning. It's Monday. It is Monday, and we are still in the middle of God knows what. So I want us all to try and relax, okay? Let's see if we can't just leave everything outside the room that doesn't belong here. Take your attention to your breathing. If you need to put blocks under your knees maybe and let them stretch out as much as possible, or don't put any blocks and let them just hang and let gravity kind of take over. And then take your attention to your breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. And as you breathe, start to deeply inhale, bringing your Ujjayi breathing, deeper inhales and exhales. Take the time to come into you. And let's spend this time together, completely concentrating on us, me. Everybody can say me. We want to be healthy, we want to be wealthy, we want to be wise, right? So we're practicing our yoga. First of all, healthy, holistically, mind, body, and spirit. Certainly, the yoga life kind of makes your way into a healthy way of living, as far as what you put in your mouth, what you put in your eyes, what you put in your ears, what you put in your brain, what you put in your heart. So find that peaceful place in you and breathe into that. And we'll be here for about 5 minutes, I'd say. Keep your face soft. Slowly breathing down more. Relax through the inner thighs. Relax the knees and the calves. Relax through the belly, the hips, the pelvis. Relax your jaw and your face. And just breathe. wherever you are. Take your fingertips and place them on your belly. Just leave your elbows on the mat and place your fingertips on your belly, and then start to breathe into the belly, please. Deep inhale, pushing the belly out. On your exhale, of course, it contracts. Exercise your diaphragm here. Completely extend the diaphragm. Constrict the back of the throat for your ujjayi so that you can slow it all down. And we'll stay here for about another minute or more. Forget all the nonsense, all the craziness that's going on outside. Too much talk, not enough action. Continue to relax. And expand the belly as you breathe. Wherever you are, 2 more. Deep inhales and exhales. Feel your belly rise and fall. And at the bottom of your exhale, just pull your knees up. You can help them with your hands if you need to. And let's pull them into your chest. Oh my. Just pull them in and give your back a little stretch. Rock and roll side to side. Go over the top of the sacrum. Go over the spine and the kidneys. Just rock and roll a little bit. Now we're going to set the left foot down, knee up. And we're going to hang on to this right knee. So just pull this right knee into your chest a little bit tighter. And then I want you to take the right knee out to the right side. Okay? Your foot stays with it. So that, in other words, the foot is just below the knee. And then pick that foot up as though you're going to do a happy baby. We're just going to do a half happy baby. So reach out to the outside of that right foot. See if you can pull that foot straight down towards the mat. Okay, just the right way. And if you can, maybe use 2 hands and pull that foot down. Okay, so the foot looks like it's standing on the ceiling. And the knee is coming down towards the mat. So your foot's up, yep. And then you bend the knee, yep, yep. And then work it to heel. Pull down at the knee, actually at the actual knee, underneath of it if you want to. If you can't reach to that foot, okay, then pull that straight down. Now just be here for a moment. Now rock. So let your left knee rock to the middle. And then let it rock open. And your right one goes across. And then we're going to bring that right knee down again. Just let it rock down to the floor. And then as you pick it up, you're rocking the left knee goes down to the floor. Your right one just crosses the body. One more time. Bring that right knee down. Rock your whole body over. Push into that left foot so that you can rock your knee down to the mat. And then rock over to your left. Boom. The left knee comes down, the right foot comes over. Okay, I hope you got that. And then let's put this right foot down and pick up the left knee. Pull the knee in, your right knee's up, just pull that left knee in, and then take that left knee outside your body, outside the torso, and pick the foot up so that the knee is bent and you can reach out to the outside of that foot, maybe with two hands even. Interlace your fingers if you can, and pull the knee down to the mat. Now you're standing on the right foot, so push into that right foot to help you rock over to that knee. And then as you release that, rock your left foot over the top, and your right knee comes down to the mat. Keep the knee bent as best you can. There you go. Now rock it up. And then rock over, push into that right foot to take the knee down. The left knee goes down. And then pick it up and let's rock it over the top. There we go. One more time. We're going to rock the left knee down all the way. Push into that right foot to get it down. And then as it comes up, it crosses the body. And your right knee comes to the mat. Your left one just crosses over. Okay, so now, holding your left foot with your left hand, pick up your right foot, grab it to the outside, separate the knees as wide as you can, and pull those knees straight down towards the mat. Tailbone, or at least the sacrum, is on the mat. Spine should be flat. We're in happy baby pose. Okay, so just be here for a few moments, pulling straight down on the feet. Breathe. Yeah. Now, if you want to, take your two peace fingers around the big toes and then stretch out through those knees. Just straighten them out. Push the heels all the way out. And then maybe pull one hand down and the other hand down, and your hips will rock side to side. This is happy baby. Mind you, happy babies, they like to put their toe in their mouth, right? We don't have to do that today, okay? But that's what they do. They like that. So rocking and rocking, there you go. And then as you come to neutral, just let your legs hang open for just a moment. Maybe let the heels fall towards the bottom of the mat so that your shoulders get a bit of a stretch also. The arms are all stretched out, legs are all stretched out. Just breathe here a moment. And one more time, deep inhale. Good, now let's bring these knees together, pull them in. There we go. Pull them in nice and tight and rock and roll side to side a little bit. And then drop that left foot back flat to the mat, knee up. Cross the right foot over that left knee. Send the right knee out to the side for thread the needle. As you pick up your left leg, interlace behind that left knee and pull the left knee towards your left shoulder. Okay, the right one crosses over the top as best you can. And you pick up that left knee, if possible, and we thread the needle. And go into that right hip and breathe into that for a few moments. And again, nice deep inhale. And on your exhale, let's let this left foot go down. And just change sides. So the right foot comes down flat, cross the left one over the right, push that left knee out. Woo, and then pick that right foot up. Flex both feet purposely. Interlace behind that right knee. And then bring that right knee as close to your right shoulder as possible. And breathe into that stretch. Feel that lovely hip stretch in the left. Let your shoulder blades stay down on the mat. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale it out the mouth. One more time. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Side there. Good. And then release that. Bring the knees in. Once again, rock and roll side to side. And then we're going to take these knees up to 90 degrees. Arms out to the side like angel wings. Then we're going to drop the knees first over to the right side for twist. And bring the knees as close to that right arm as you can. Keep your shoulders open as best you can. You can put your right hand on top of your left thigh if you want to. Anchor it down, and then take a deep inhale. And on your exhale, reach out through that left arm and take your gaze left.
I was unaware of that glance.
So your left shoulder blade comes down to the mat, if we're lucky, okay? So you want to, in other words, you're twisting completely at the navel. So your hips are going one direction and your shoulders are going the other direction. Knees and shoulders. Breathe here for a couple of breaths. You don't have to torque your neck by any means. Just have it go to the left. And then on your next inhale, you're going to pick these knees up and bring them over the top. Use those nice abs and obliques that we own. And take them over to the left side and bring the knees up as close to that left arm as you can. And once they're all the way down to the floor, maybe put your left hand on top of the right thigh to anchor. And then take a deep inhale. And on your exhale, gaze to the right and take your right shoulder blade down to the mat. And then be heavy in your body. And breathe. Complete spinal twist right here. Just breathe it through. This is a heart opener as much as it is a twist. So be heavy in the shoulders. One more deep inhale. And on the exhale, start to bring those knees up and over the top. Good. And then what we're going to do is rock completely to the right side. Push yourself up to an easy seated position. Yep. And just cross your legs as best you can. How are you feeling, Dawn? You've been practicing quite a bit?
I have, and I can strengthen that leg
Nice.
so it's not as weak.
Good. Yeah, feels pretty good?
Yeah, it feels better.
Yay.
No.
Okay, so as cross-legged as you can here. And then sit up nice and straight and tall. Neutralize your pelvis. Spine grows straight up out of that, okay? Hands, just leave them on your knees for a moment. Palms up. Close your eyes gently. And let's breathe just a little bit more. This time I have buried a golden thread beneath you. And as you inhale, I want you to pull the golden thread up through the tailbone, all the way up behind your neck, behind the head, over the top of the head, and place it into your third eye, right between your eyebrows. And on the exhale, release it from the third eye, over the top of the head, down the back, and take it back into the earth. That's your exhale. So once again, inhale, pull it up, slowly. And just watch that thread as it comes over the top of the head and into your third eye. Hold it for just a moment. Exhale it out, and down it goes until it's buried once again. Very actively working through all of your energy chakras here. Follow the breath. Follow the golden thread. Take your time about it. Pull the belly in towards your spine. So you're breathing into your heart center here. Really exaggerate your breathing. Keep inhaling, even though this is when you usually stop. See if you can't inhale just a little bit more. Or maybe a lot more. You'll surprise yourself as you practice this. When you think you're all out of air, continue to exhale. And surprise yourself with how much more exhale you have. Okay, try 2 of those. Bring your hands together at your heart center. Touch the thumbs right into the sternum. Take a deep inhale. On your exhale, bow your head. Drop your shoulders down your back. Long spine. Now scan your body and see how you're feeling today. It is Monday, start of a new week. So just check in with the body to see how you're feeling. And as you start your practice today, set an intention for your practice. Maybe an affirmation for your practice. Everything I do is beautiful. Everything that I work on is perfect. Whatever makes you feel right about your practice and about you, actually. Just breathe into that. And then allow your hands to come back to your lap and raise your face and open your eyes very gently, coming into the room. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look up and lengthen. See if you can lengthen through the spine. And then tuck your head this time and walk it out. Relax the neck. Breathe twice into the belly here. And again. Good. And then at the bottom of the exhale, pull the belly in first. Walk the hands back towards your torso. Stack one vertebra on top of the other until the top of the head reaches for the sky. Nice. Change the cross of the legs. Take the other side. Inhale and lift. Oh, nice. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look up and lengthen. Really reach out with that spine and then take it down if you can, a little bit more, maybe your elbows or out to the fingertips. Drop your head, inhale into the belly. And again. The bottom of your exhale, pull the belly in first, walk the hands back towards the torso. Stack one vertebra on top of the other until the top of the head reaches for the sky. Nice. Let's just rock over to the side and come into our tabletop. So hands come underneath your shoulders. Knees are a little bit behind your hips. And let's take a cat-cow stretch. So inhale and look up into cow. Stretch your neck. Exhale, tuck your chin, tuck your tailbone, pull your back body up. Keep pressing the mat away. Stretch through those shoulder blades. Inhale, looking up. Arch the back, stretch your neck, stretch your tummy. Exhale, tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone, pull your back body up. One more time. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, tuck your chin, tuck your tailbone. Come on up high. Lift the back body up. And then let's come through to neutral into a nice table. Let's bring ourselves down to our forearms. Okay. Have the hands go directly out in front of you. Let me make sure I can see what's going on here. Okay, so your hands are out in front of your elbows. The elbows are right underneath your shoulders. Now, just because we can, we're going to step back on the right foot and we're going to come into a modified plank.
Oh, I know this was.
I know you didn't.
I do it.
I'm
to stretch
surprising
my hip.
you.
I know.
Surprise! Just step back into your plank.
I have no idea.
That's all. Give it a go. See how that works for you. Pull the belly. And then you allow the knees to come down to the mat gently. Walk them back underneath your hips, okay? And then pushing into those elbows once again, pressing the shoulders away from your ears. Okay, you ready? You want to try that again?
On the left side?
On both sides. Both feet go back.
Oh, we're planking.
So step back into plank. Yeah. Step it back. Hold your belly. Plank. Breathe. Beautiful. One more. Deep inhale. Exhale. Allow the knees to come down gently and walk them back so they're underneath your hips. And then let's curl the toes under right here and pick the hips up. Push into a dolphin. All the way up. Hello. On your forearms.
Oh, shit.
Dolphin.
It's hard.
That's okay. Don't worry about that. Okay, so you're pressing into those elbows and pressing the shoulders away from your ears, and then allow the knees to come down very gently, very mindfully. All right. Relax for just a moment. Take a breath. And again, we're going to press into these forearms. Kick the hips up for dolphin. Walk the feet closer to your face maybe a little bit, just a little. And then as you push into the forearms, push your hips back towards the feet. And breathe. Good. And then as you inhale and come forward, you're coming down to the knees. Good. Let's point the toes back. Settle back on your heels. Bring the hands back by your feet. And just be over your thighs for a moment. Just relax. Relax your shoulders, relax your neck. Breathe. Good job. All right then. Let's come on up. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders once again. This time we'll take it into downward facing dog. See, I need to be facing this direction. Curl the toes under and pick your hips up. And then push yourself back into your downward facing dog. Yeah, how about that? Now, bend one knee and push through the heel on the other side. Try to find the calf stretch that you need right here. Just pushing into the arms, pressing your hips back towards your heels there. Yeah. Oh, so much juice in the body. You want to warm it all up. Really nice. Good. And then step or walk or jump your feet up between the hands. Come up, look up halfway. Untitled. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, the feet hips width apart, just heel and toe. And then we're going to hang in Uttanasana. Forward fold for just a few moments. Go into the hamstrings. Say good morning to the hamstrings. How are you today? Woo. Breathe into that. Shake your head yes and no. Make sure it's all relaxed. Your legs are what's active right now. Okay, so engage your legs. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Allow the hands to just come down. Let's bend into these knees and then drop your head and let your arms dangle. And roll your body up. Just roll it all the way up until we're standing. Oh my goodness me. Take your time. Nice and slow and easy. Yeah. Don't ever whip your head up.
I got that. That's one of the best.
Yeah, high blood pressure or low blood pressure. It doesn't work when you move that fast. Okay, so be very mindful of what you're up to. In fact, step your feet a little bit wide. Okay, not too wide, but a little bit. Now I want you to bend your knees. Just bend your knees. Yeah. Okay, and then we're going to take these arms forward and all the way up for a chair pose. Okay. Sit back and sit down as best you can. Keep the arms back by your ears. And breathe. Nice. Maybe a little deeper. Ready, set. Inhale, come on high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway. Look up and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. And then inhale, arms out and up. Look all the way up. And as you exhale, exhale into your knees, bending down to chair. Let's bring the arms to prayer pose. So sit it down as best you can. And then we're going to take the right elbow over the left knee and take a twist. Okay, just cross it over there. Maybe you'll open the arms if you want to, maybe not. Try to keep the knees flush no matter what you do. And then as you release that side, you might need to straighten the knees or not. And if not, then you just hook that left elbow across and then press yourself into a twist. Breathe. You can do it. I know you can. Maybe open the arms. Maybe open the arms a little bit. Yeah. And then bring that back. Oh boy. Come to center. Hi. Bring the hands down. Kick your hips up. Hello. Inhale. Look up and lengthen. Exhale. Forward fold. And then we're going to stand all the way up. So press the body up. Complete back body. Lift. Look up to your thumbs. Exhale, hands to your heart. Okay. Okay, can we stand flat on both feet? Inhale, take the arms straight up this way. Straight, I want you to keep the palms together and take them up. Okay, as best you can. Woo, that's it. Now, grab hold of your left wrist. Hold that shoulder up. You're going to go that way. But whichever one you're holding is the one you're pulling. Okay? So then you take yourself to your right side stretch. Look underneath. Yeah, that's because I'm doing opposite. I'm doing the same as you, actually. You were in the right spot, but that's okay. You can do it this way. Take your gaze underneath your left arm. And then on an inhale, pick it up. And then change wrists, pull it up high. And take it over the top. Stretch that side body. Look underneath that right arm. Breathe. Good. And then on an inhale, come on up. And then let's step wide. Just step wide. Push the heels out. And try to have your feet be parallel. And you can turn on your mat if you want to, or turn your mat if you want to, whichever you prefer. Yeah. Okay, so press them out as wide as you want, or as wide. What you would like to do is have a symmetrical triangle right here. Okay, however long your leg is, that's how wide your feet are, pretty much. Hips okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
This is just weird.
Okay,
Yeah.
take the arms out. We're going to take them behind us and interlace. And then we're gonna open up the shoulders, take them back, and lift the arms if possible. Look up, exhale, forward fold. Push it down. Yep. Oh, goody. Let your heels push out. Let your arms just kind of swing over the top of your head towards the front of the room. Breathe. Engage those legs. Make sure they're nice and sturdy. Push through the outsides of the feet. Take one more deep inhale. Release the hands, and let's bring these hands so that they're underneath our shoulders. Okay? And then we're going to lift up halfway. Just look up and lengthen. Arch your back and look up. Exhale, forward fold. There's a string right at the top of the head. It's bringing you down towards the mat here. Okay? The farther you get down, maybe your legs will go a little wider because you're getting a little more solid in the pose. Breathe. Notice the stretch through those hands. Push the heels out. Inhale one more time. Come up halfway. Halfway. Look straight up if you can. Exhale. Come on down. And on the way down, take your left hand to your left ankle. Wrap it around. And then your right hand comes around that left hand. And you bring your nose towards your knee here. On the left side. Breathe into this deep stretch. Yep. Hold your balance. Just hang on to it and fly your tailbone. And then on your next inhale, up comes the right hand. It's just going to come across to the right ankle. And the left hand comes across and covers your right hand. And then pull your nose towards your right knee. Yeah. Hello. Breathe. One more deep inhale. Good. Now, bring your left hand down, turn your right leg completely out, and come up on the ball of the back foot and come into lunge. Yeah, you may be facing back or front. Either put your right foot forward. I know, you would have had to turn the other direction to get your right foot forward, but that's okay. Don't even worry about it. Okay. And then the right foot forward. Nice. And your left knee is lifted high. Make sure this right foot is right underneath this right knee, okay? Gives you plenty of solid base to stand on. Step into your left hand. Take your right arm up for twist. Just come on up for twist. Lift your heart. Open, open, open your arm. Woo. Exhale, bringing that hand down. Now we're going to exhale the left knee down to the mat. Just bring it down. Boom. Good. And then heel and toe the right foot out to the edge of the mat. Bring your right hand inside that right foot. Point that back toe. Or you can keep it flexed. You can keep the toes curled under if you want to, if you prefer that. I prefer to point mine. And come into gecko. So wherever gecko is for you, maybe you'll come down to your elbows. Maybe you'll stay up on your hands. Same difference. You're getting a nice deep stretch through the left hip flexor. Not to mention your inner thigh on the right, your hamstrings. And move your body side to side. Just rock a little bit side to side so that you can feel the juices in your body. Yeah, nice. Good. And as you come to neutral, push into the hands, walk the hands closer towards you, push into them to come up on the back knee. Pick your hips up on that back knee. So use your hands to do that. And then heel and toe this right foot in as you come to your back knee. Pull the right, you come to the left knee. Okay, so your left knee is down. And then you heel and toe the right foot in as you shift your weight to the back knee. Heel and toe the right foot in. Yes. Pick up your right hand, get it out of the way so it can be on the outside. There we go. Now push your weight to the back knee and straighten through that right knee. Woohoo! And pull your toes up. Perfect. Okay, so we're in like a runner's lunge. It's like a half split, maybe. Yeah, and it's deep. So take a deep inhale. Exhale, see if you can just fold a little bit more over that right leg. Just see how that hamstring takes to that.
What's the hamstring, the thigh part or the other part?
Right behind. Right behind the thigh. And it comes and it connects just below the knee. That's why the back of the knee always feels it. Okay. And I think it has 3 attachments. There's actually 3 attachments up at the hip area. That's why you're going to feel so many different stretches when we stretch the hands. Now from here, just because we can, I want you to go ahead and push your right heel forward. Slide it forward into Hanumanasana, maybe. Or stay in the stretch that you're in. Okay, and just be stretching your hamstring there. Take your Hanumanasana wherever you want to go. Keep your weight in your hands. Just kind of test it. See how it feels today, because it is Monday, after all. Breathe. Yeah. Bury the back leg completely. Keep your hips square as best you can. And when you're ready, you're going to press into these hands and pull your right heel back towards you. Shift your weight to the back leg. Bring both knees together in the back. We're going to sit down on our heels. Lay over our thighs. Put the hands back by our feet. And let your head and neck relax. Shoulders relax. Just relax here. Breathe. Let everything in your body just kind of absorb the stretching that we just did. All of the movement that we just did. Just let it absorb in. See what's happening. Feel it and breathe it. This time, as we come forward, the hands are going to come in front of us. And we're going to come up to the hands and knees. We're going to curl the toes under. And we're going to pick the hips up for downward facing dog. So push it all the way back. Let your head drop so you can look at your feet for a moment. Yep. And then step or walk or jump your feet up between the hands. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. And then press the feet. Take the arms out to the side, standing all the way up. Yeah, you can. Oh, okay. Up. Exhale, hands come to your heart center. Well, I can have you be right here with me if you want.
It's okay.
You sure?
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
I'm just grateful I'm here stretching.
I'm very happy that you're here. Yes, I am. Hi. We're going to step wide again on the mat. So, stay on your mat if you can. And press it out. Okay? Now, push the heels out wider than your toes if you can. See if you can straighten through the knees. Push it out. And by the way, you can look at the teacher however much you need to. Okay, I'm trying to demonstrate for you so that you can actually see what it looks like. Regardless, okay, you just know that you're trying to get your legs wide and you're trying to straighten the knees. And the heels are pushed out to the side, right? Okay, see if you can stand with your hands on your hips here. Let's give it a go. All right. Okay. Take the arms out to the side. A little bit wider maybe. Exhale the hands behind you and interlace. Put the other pinky on the bottom this time. Open up the heart. Lift and looking up. Exhale. Come all the way forward. For a nice forward bend. Oh yeah. Woo-hoo. Maybe push the heels out a little more, maybe. The arms come over the top and engage those legs. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Release the hands and let them come down. Now this time, put the hands out in front. Just take a step forward with both hands. Okay, so mine actually have come off the mat. Yeah, right. And then I want you to use your hands as though you're going into a Tadasana, or a downward dog, yes. Or even a handstand, okay? A handstand press. So we're gonna rock forward onto those hands, the complete hand, all your knuckles are on the mat. Pick up your heels as though you're gonna press into a handstand. Pick the heels way up, 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 up. And then exhale the heels down. Your hands can stay there or walk them back a little bit if you need to pick your balls of your feet up and rock back on your heels. Find your balance there. Inhale, coming forward once again, standing into the hands. Pick the heels up as high as you can, be on the balls of the feet, pressing into the hands as though you're gonna press into a nice handstand. And then exhale, bringing these heels down. We're gonna rock back out of the heels and pull the balls of the feet up and push your hips back best you can, right? And then as you allow the feet to come neutral, now we're gonna turn the left leg completely out and walk the hands over to the left. And we're gonna come up on the ball of the right foot for lunge on the left side. Perfect. Okay, once you're in your lunge, step into the right hand, take your left arm up for twist. Open your heart. Reach it up there. Make sure that your left knee is directly over the left ankle, okay? And pick that back knee up as high as you can. As you bring the left hand down, you can allow the right knee to come gently to the mat. Point the back toe so you're still in a lunge, and then heel and toe that left foot out to the edge of the mat. Left hand comes inside, and here's your gecko. So you let your torso fall between your hips. Maybe you come down to your elbows. If you like, if your body has that much flexibility, or maybe you could just try it or not, or stay on your hands. Rock your right hip towards the mat. Make sure you have juice in this body that is likely to move when you ask it. Woo, stretching that right hip down and lifting. Good. And then bring the hands closer towards the torso. Press into the hands to pick your hips up and back onto your right knee. So your weight shifts back right here, right now. And then you heel and toe the left foot in front of you. Bring it towards the middle. And then inhale, look up and lengthen as you pull the toes back towards you. Exhale over the top of that hamstring. Yeah. Okay? Looks good. See if you can pull the toes up off the mat, if that's doable. Breathe into that hamstring. In other words, breathe into that under part of your knee area and all the way up through the hip. The longer you stay, the more your hamstrings will get the idea that you would like them to stretch more. So you breathe your stretch, okay? Without forcing it, you breathe it. Yes, just like that. And then if you want to, you just slide that left heel forward, walk forward on the hands. See about your Hanumanasana here. See how deeply maybe it will go for you today. We have to see what Monday looks like, so we can judge the whole rest of the week after that, right?
I'm not gonna be flexible all this week.
Isn't that how it works? I think that's how it works, supposed to. Anyway, just be with this for a few moments. Breathing into that left stretch. Your right hip flexor, by the way, is getting a nice deep stretch. Breathe. So be ever so mindful of everything that's going on. Keep your weight in your hands if you're not all the way down on the mat. And then when you're ready, you'll press into the hands to pull that left knee and your hips back. Take the knee all the way back to the other knee. Sit back on your heels. Hands come back to the feet. And then you just roll over your thighs. Okay, just roll over. Let your shoulder blades drop. Let your neck drop. Breathe into your belly here. Now notice, just check your body and see how it feels. Let it settle for a moment. But notice what the difference is between the left side body and the right side body. Might feel good, might not feel so good. Just depends. But you pay attention to it because it's your body, right? I can ask you to do these things, but only your body knows what it wants to do or what it can do. And then the hands are going to come forward. Now don't shoot me, okay? We're going to come back to our forearms here. And then we're going to tuck the toes under. Make sure the elbows are directly underneath those shoulders. And here we go. Pick your hips up. Pick them straight up. Maybe walk the feet closer in. Maybe press into those elbows and push your hips back toward your heels. And breathe. Good. And then as you come forward, gently bend the knees. Good. Good job. And then relax back once again. Bring your hands back to your feet. Relax over your thighs. Let your head and neck relax and your shoulders completely relax. Breathe here. Good job. This time, we're going to bring the hands forward. We're going to curl the toes under. I'm going to keep going this way. Curl the toes under and press your hips up for downward facing dog. So push your hips all the way back. Stretch out the body. See if you can find that whole complete back body stretch. And then take your right leg straight back and up. Just have it go straight back. Toes point down. Hips are square. Breathe here. Three-legged dog. Find that left heel towards the mat as best you can. And then bring that right foot down. Just set it right next to your left. And then pick the left up. Ooh, yeah. Pick it up. Take it about as high as your hip. Toes point down and push into the arms so that your right heel might come to the mat. Breathe. Good. Now, as the left one comes down, I want you to step it out to the side of the mat. So your feet step as wide, about as wide as the mat. You okay?
Yeah.
All right. And then toe heel your hands back towards your feet. Just toe heel back. So now you're standing over the feet and you're hanging forward once again. Okay? You do a lot of that here. Just hang. Okay? Let your body hang. Your hamstrings should be feeling pretty darn good right about now. I hope. But now your hands come down to the mat. I want you to turn the toes out, heels in, and we're going to come to squat. Just come all the way down for your squat. See how that works for you. Yep. Press your elbows into your knees. You can, you can separate the feet a lot or a little. Well, well, see if you can separate them out and go flat on your feet. Yeah, we're working you today. Oh, yes, ma'am. Huh?
I said I feel it too, stiff hips today.
I am stiff, but I'm not in pain a little.
To take my meds.
Well, that's good. When you're not in pain, that's excellent. Okay, so our knees are pushed way to head back, right? And our back body comes straight up, like so. All right. So what we're going to do now, because we are the happiest people I know, we're going to interlace the fingers. And we're going to leave the knees right there and push the hands away. Yeah, turn them over, push them away. There we go. Now we're going to lift the arms up. Woo. Yeah, up by the ears maybe. Give it a go. Yep. And then as they come down, I'm going to come back to the mat. I'm going to just roll over and bring my knees forward, actually. Okay. And then I'm going to ask you to separate the knees out. So we're actually, now we're on top of the knees, and we're going to give it a stretch a different direction. The feet come out for frog. I know, as best you can. And maybe you'll come down on your elbows. Use your blocks. Come down on your blocks. Yeah, there you go. Oh, hey, hi. And then try to let your hips get heavy. This is a very tough stretch for most of us.
This is like the frog stroke in the pool.
This is frog, yes. And then what, if you flip your feet out to the side, they look like little frog legs. Yes, they do. So we are in frog. And in order to work the stretch a little bit, you just push into the hands or the elbows and shift your hips back a little bit. I can't go that far. I might go a half inch maybe to shift it back and try to stretch it more. Breathe it really nicely. Try to let the hips get heavy and stay on top of the knees. Yeah. Some people literally lay down and forward there. Not me. No, I don't do that stuff. And so breathe here. And then push it back just a little bit more. Give it a little bit more stretch once again. And then release that as you come forward. The easiest way I know to come out is to get your hands underneath of you as best you can. Walk the feet closer in, maybe one at a time. Woo! And then what we're going to do is sit to the side. Take the legs out in front. Oh, hey. Yes, I know. Shake out the knees. Shake them out. Okay? Yes. You look lovely. You're welcome. Just give it a go, okay? Just let everything, make sure everything's moving okay. When you get something stuck or knotted, I'll be rubbing those. Okay, now as we sit up nice and straight and tall, take the arms high. You might want a strap here. As you come forward, try to be in chair pose for a moment. So keep the arms back by your ears as you come about 2 or 3 or 4 inches forward. And then reach out and lengthen some more and come forward 2 or 3 or 4 inches. Keep lengthening. Take one more deep inhale, lengthen through that spine. On the exhale, let your hands come to the outsides of your feet or to your straps. Strap goes around the ball of the foot. I like to put my hands over the top of my feet and then let my head just hang. So now we're doing a complete back body stretch once again. As you inhale, your toes, you flex the toes more, push through the heels. As you exhale, push through the balls of the feet and the hands, and it will lengthen out your arms, your armpits, your shoulders, your side body, not to mention the low back and hamstrings. And as you inhale, bring the toes back up. And as you exhale, press the toes to stretch out the arms and the back, the hips, the hands. Breathe here. One more, deep inhale. Good, and then pick your head up first. Just pick it up and plug it into your spine. And then walk the hands towards you as you pull the belly in and come up with a flat spine. Oh my goodness me, hello. Now pick the knees up and bring the soles of the feet together. As best you can. If you want to sit against the boat, feel free, yes. Give that a go, help you. Now your feet can be way out there, okay? But just try to get them to come together. Wherever they are, you're going to grab with your hands somewhere on your shins, maybe you can get to the ankles. You're going to lift your torso up, lengthen straight up. Someone's pulling the string up again. Pull the belly in. As you come forward, flexing at the hip, you're leading with your heart. Head stays lifted. Try to press the elbows into those knees and see about coming deeper into that stretch. Oh gosh. That's a nice counter stretch to the frog that we just did. Just see how it goes. Breathe into it. One more, nice deep inhale. Keep again, round your back over. Give it a nice stretch. And breathe deep in. Good, and then as you make your way up, you can let your head hang and just stack one vertebra on top of the other as you come all the way up again. Oh, hi. Woo-hoo. And then we're going to come down to our backs. If you want to, stay with me. Then your feet are out in front of your knees here, and maybe you'll roll down. Your hands will be out reaching. You'll roll down one vertebra at a time. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe it'll go, oh, which I often do. Believe me. And once you're down, and your head is all the way to the mat, and you can pull these knees in and give yourself a nice squeeze. Lower back stretch, rock and roll side to side. Oh yeah. Woo. There we go. Anything else that you would like to do right now, feel free to do it. If you feel like you need to do a shoulder stand or a headstand, or you need to maybe put your legs up the wall, what would you like to do? Okay. From where you are, just roll it back and lift it up. There you go. Look how pretty that is. Nice and smooth. Yeah. Walk your shoulders and your elbows in. Pick your chin up and reach the feet straight up. Shoulders down. Feels good on your neck. Maybe your feet will split. Maybe like you were on the floor doing your Hanumanasana. Or maybe the other direction, split. Maybe they'll go sideways, split. Drop your toes towards the mat. And then as you stretch out the back body here, take your hands to the feet. And then very slowly pick your chin up as you roll one vertebra at a time down the mat to your hips, to the low body. Woo. Keep looking back. And then as the legs slowly make their way down, see if you can keep them straight. But that's doable for you until they come all the way to the mat for Shivasana. Separate the legs out. Maybe have them hover there for a moment. Bring your arms down and then let the legs come down gently to the mat. Arms comfortably away from the torso. Legs straight out and comfortably separated. Splay the feet naturally. And relax your body. Allow your breath to come back to its normal rhythm. Maybe walk your shoulders just a tiny bit underneath your back so that they're flat on the back. Your chin is tucked a little bit so your chin is not higher than your forehead. Relax your face and your teeth. Relax your jaw. Move the jaw around. That always feels good. And as you close the lips, don't close your teeth. Relax through the shoulders and the neck and out the arms. Relax through your heart center, through the belly, up and down the spine, relax. Relax through the hips and the glutes, and the pelvis. Relax the quads, thighs, hamstring, kneecaps, under the knees relax, the shins relax, the calves relax. Relax your ankles and your feet. If you put a little smile on your lips, your facial muscles will relax instantly. And it feels better. Stay relaxed. Once again, find that peace within. Wherever that peace, you can find it. Mine usually goes to my heart and my inner torso, my fire center, and my heart chakra. No thinking aloud. Keep your mind clear. If you need to focus on the breath to help you do that, then do that. Otherwise, just see if you can lie here and maybe gaze through that third eye into infinity. Know that everything is okay. Scan your body. See if you can find any other place that you're holding or gripping. And relax. You can bring your attention back to your breathing. Very gently rock your head side to side as you put movement in your fingers and toes. Maybe take a deep stretch, arms overhead. Stretch the body out long. Ooh, gosh, just like you're waking up in the morning. And then bend your knees to make your way over to your right side for just a moment. Or your left, whichever is more comfortable. Be there for just a moment. And then continue rolling until both hands can help you up to an easy seated position. Let your head be the last thing to come up. Very gently, very mindfully. Your eyes closed if you can. Bring your hands together at your heart center. Touch the thumbs right into the sternum. Take a deep inhale. On your exhale, bow your head and drop your shoulders. And now scan your body and see how you're feeling now. And thank yourself for being here today. I thank you for being here today. I believe in yoga. I know it's one of the best things that you can do for yourself. And with a consistent practice, it just gets better. Take a moment with me, please. Send out your love and thoughts and prayers to the people on this planet that are suffering. Send them your highest vibration for peace and love and compassion. Thank you. The divine light within me honors the divine light within you. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you very much. Gosh, happy Monday.
Thank you.
Very welcome.
How are you doing, Dawn?
Good. It's a good way to start the week, though.
Yeah.
You.
Good. I'm glad you were here. Thank you. You guys
Bye,
be good.
Connie. Bye, Connie.
Bye.
Hey, Barbara, it was a great class.
Well, good. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Oh, I really did. It was a good. Kim came in it thinking I wouldn't be able to do it because I wasn't feeling well. I feel great, and I enjoyed the class. So thank you.
That's Connie.
Good job.
Good job, Connie. Yes, you are. You're a rock star.
Oh,
See you next time, okay?
sure will. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.